5 years, Michael. Well, I think it's because you know you're progressing, even after every lesson. Now, sometimes it's slower than others, and it takes you a few weeks to see the real progress. But I like to look back and think, well, I couldn't do that a few weeks ago. Or even sometimes I thought, especially at the beginning, I could never do that. But I realised, as I did lesson after lesson, that you can progress and you can do something that even at the beginning you thought you never could accomplish on the guitar. You point out to me what not to do sometimes, and what you think you're doing. It's all the wee details, getting your fingers closer to the fret, getting them more perpendicular, and getting a good rhythm going. Things that distinguish probably from someone who would try to teach themselves and someone who's been taught properly. I think it's because you go into the details, and you're also I sometimes ask you, let me hear you playing it so that I can see how it's meant to be played. And then it's things like that, just the one-to-one, the one-to-one detail that you show to people. I think that's what has helped me to keep improving. Well, maybe I had only limited ambitions. I just wanted to, as a complete beginner, I just wanted to come and learn how to strum properly. But to advance further than that, and to be able to learn how to distinguish what sounds good and what doesn't sound good, and listen to myself playing. I didn't think I would be able to learn that, because as far as I was concerned, I wasn't a sliced bit musical, and I had doubts even if I could ever play a guitar or anything else, Those doubts have disappeared. And really, it doesn't matter, I think, where you're teaching the guitar or teaching anything. I remember having a fantastic maths teacher in school, and he probably wasn't, I think it was because he, like you, thought everybody can learn maths or everybody can learn to play. And because he did that there, he taught me to love maths, which sounds unbelievable because a lot of people hate maths. Yeah. I don't know where I ever hated it, but never thought I'd be particularly good at it. And turned out I ended up first in the class in maths. That was my best subject. But I go back even into those early days at secondary school, and remember his name. That's the only teacher's name I remember, because he taught me how to love maths and just make it simple. And then all the complexities of maths, you were able to get over. Right. So I think it's the same with guitar. It's quite complex to play the guitar. Yeah. But when you start off making it simple, learn to love it, learn to enjoy it, then that's it. You progress in. I would say don't go to anybody else but Michael, because I think it's your emphasis on detail. To me, that's the secret of someone. It's one thing someone being able to play the guitar really well, or do anything really well, but to be able to teach something, I think that's a skill that a lot of people don't have. To be able to teach someone and see where they're going wrong, and to encourage them. I think it's your encouragement that wants me anyway to want to keep coming back and back to progress. The encouragement that you give me